All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra Tutorials channel. I'm your host, Larry, and today I'm going to show you where you can find the only 3 visible bodies, or at least remnants of bodies that still look like bodies, inside of Subnautica 2. Because, well, we've probably, given the nature and the time frames discussed in the story of the game, written in seconds, so about 28 to 30 years worth of seconds since the last time some of these people were reprinted. A lot of time has passed, and in an acidic environment like the ocean, bodies don't really stick around long, and neither do bones. So there's not really a lot to see with the previous tenants of this world, besides their black boxes that are made out of artificial materials that linger for recovery. And that's where we can experience the final moments and some of the background story from several of the colonists that used to call this world home. But among those are 3 hidden bodies, well, I say hidden, somewhat hidden, that you can find throughout the world to kind of express how grim a planet this ends up being to live on. The first body you can find when your character first gets printed and released on their own accord into the game. They're hanging from an EVA suit, just chilling out right outside the first oxygen bubble, and they died to a very classic blunder where they were panicking upon waking up at the bottom of the ocean, I would imagine, and then forgot to turn on their air hose and then suffocated hanging from their air life support hose just outside of the very place where they just woke up. And that's a classic blunder and also a pretty grim way to start your day. I mean, do you really want to be that guy who shows up at the pearly gates and when everyone asks what happened to you, you're like, yeah, I slipped on a banana peel and bonked my head on a table, and, well, you know, that's why I don't really want to hire another birthday clown. Let's just put it that way. And so likewise, the second body that you'll encounter is if you head straight east from the life pod. As you reach this particular piece of wreckage hanging down from on top of a little hill, you'll notice a hole, and at the bottom of that hole is a suspicious light. If you go down that hole, this particular one here, there is a light or a spotlight for some reason pointed at a very funny shaped piece of coral. So inside of this cave is actually a body, and I think this actually might be a reference to Luke Skywalker hanging off of the frozen Arctic cave on that one planet. But this body has been left there for so long in their wetsuit or in their environment suit that the coral has actually grown over top of them and taken over their shape. So now all that's left is a vaguely person-shaped piece of coral with a spotlight as if it's trapped forever inside of a museum. So that's the second body. And the third body, the final body, is one that you can find encrusted with minerals inside of the hot caves. So if you head towards East 105 on your compass directly into the hot zone, eventually you'll run into the area known as the Tailings Village. And as you approach the village at the very far back, kind of where the bulk of the houses are or the alien structures, you'll find a series of holes at the very bottom of the village, and deep inside of here is going to be the hot caves. Inside of the hot caves, you'll want to take an immediate right into the largest chamber in all of these caverns that you can find. And in the middle, there is a second hole underneath of the big volcano in the middle, and this leads in directly in, you go straight in from that hole, to the third body, which I believe is actually the colonist listed on the nearby black box. They died inside of these caverns, presumably from Mazefield syndrome, because apparently when you go into the hot caves, it makes you go absolutely bonkers until you die. And then your body nourishes and feeds the Titan rock borer roots that permeate the entire planet, feeding it so it can continue to live, thrive, and grow. But this particular colonist, their body actually got fossilized in minerals and other sediment until it formed a fetal position down here for everyone to find if you happen to look over here and say to yourself, hey, that kind of looks like a person. which goes to show that when you're in a planet that's poisoned by heavy metals in the water and you practically can't eat anything from the environment, and you're slowly going crazy from some sort of viral infection from an alien tree, there's probably not a particularly great way to go out. You just gotta hope you get a pleasant reprinting when you finally do wake up and they transmit your memories back into your new body. So that's it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to share with you these 3 bodies that you can actually find right now inside of Subnautica 2, whereas every other body is missing in action or long since dissolved because it's been like 30 years since the original colonists went, MIA, and the Noetic Advisor decided to print you again. And that's about it. I hope you found it interesting. I've been your host, Larry. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye, everybody, and have a good one.